Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Chat with Jay from the 1111 Spiritual Transit podcast with Jackie Lyons. She loves when I plug people. So I said to her, I got to plug you as well. I'm going to plug her. So there you go, Jack. One for you. Okay, but we've got the lovely Luna here again, and part one was fantastic. We talked a little bit about her journey, about where she came from, and amazing. Just a broken arm changed her life. And have a look. She's at a fair now. I call it a fair over here. A vendor. We call it a fairs over here. We call it fairs over, not a fair. We call it like a fair here. That we have the mystical fair, we call it over here in Australia, down under, with all the kangaroos. And she's helping people every single day with the life lessons that she's done, that she's gone through. And the question I want to know, being a wellness practitioner. So, I mean, the catchword at the moment is I want to be a coach. Like Tony Robbins is unreal. He's a coach, right? And Graziosi, I got it wrong. And you got Victor Otto, you've got Louise Hay, you've got Aaron Doherty, all those ones that we look on, even Jordan Peterson. I love listening to Jordan Peterson. Tell us a little bit about what makes you, I know it sounds really a little bit conceited in some ways, what makes you special? What makes you special in this community? That's a little bit of hang on a minute. But what I learned from Greg Riley and Michael, they said we still have to love ourselves and tell people about ourselves. It's not egotistical to say this is what we are. And so I'm practicing that right now with you. So tell us a little bit tell us what makes you, other than your smile, I'll keep saying that, other than your smile, tell us a bit about the wellness Luna as a wellness practitioner, what you're doing to help humanity become the better selves.
Definitely. So what I do and what I bring is my shadow, and I bring it along with me. And even when I have days that aren't great days, or I'm going through dark nights of the soul, because I still experience stuff too. I'm not, a happy shining light all the time. And when I do have those dark days and they come out, and I let people know, and I'm honest, I'm so honest with what's going on, but not in a way where it's after the fact of what I went through. Not when it's during, because then that's kind of like trauma dumping. So instead, like afterwards, this is what I'm experiencing, and this is what I have been experiencing. And so it's more of an awareness on what I'm learning, and bringing it to life, and knowing that I'm not the only one here. There's people who have went through it, and there's people who will go through it. And it's all about where we are and how we get out of it, and really just helping each other.
Fantastic. So have you got mentors yourself that you go to? Because obviously we need ourselves. I mean, we can give as much energy as we can, but we still need to be looked after ourselves. Is there any particular practices or people that you do daily, or you do your daily practices, obviously, but is there any one you go to, I guess, is there anyone you go to yourself, or do you find myself, this is just me, I've learned a lot off you, and I think our little community is growing. So what about that? I'll put that to you. What do you think about that?
Yes. So I do have guides, and some of them are people who are not, who I don't know, and I call them my friends. And it's some people who you may not even know. Like, it's just some random person on YouTube or someone, but they become your guide for that time. And they may stay for a while, or they may leave and come back. You never know, but all you can do is love it, appreciate it, and love them and their spirit and their wisdom and the experience, and then it's there, and then things don't last forever.
Do you find do you get a lot of information to help others from there as well, and obviously growing yourself? because it looks like you're pretty level-headed with what's going on and you're open to everything. Um, and it just looks like it's a nice feeling of flow. I think you get a nice peaceful feeling from you that's probably why you're attracting, especially the I guess the feminine energy that us spiritual people have. That attracts to you. So do you feel like excuse me, do you feel like that the those practices that you get and all those information you get makes you a better person and a better practitioner?
Yeah. So like even watching other people's readings and how I resonate, it's like certain situations. Yeah, you could, you ever been going through something and to realize that you are not alone in everything that you're going through. So then you realize your problems aren't this big anymore, and that there's so much more to the world and so much more to life, that you begin to get out of it and you get to feel better out of your struggles and not live in struggle and despair. And so that's just really what I try to do, even on Facebook, and just spreading light and just, hey, have a great day. I cannot be feeling good, but as long as your cups are filled, go for it. And if I have the energy, I'll try to uplift people as much as I can.
The hardest thing for me personally, and you're saying everything that we should be doing each day. I think the hardest thing for all of us, especially, is keeping our energy, because obviously you're an empath as well, and you pick up certain people's energy. And the worst thing for me, personally for me, is when you're walking around, you can see the shift in energy, shift in attitude, shift in change. You can feel when people, they don't connect. You don't wish anything bad, but at the same time, you've got to stand up and protect yourself. You know what I mean? So, how do you deal with that in a way where you leave your house and it's a spiritual kingdom and go into the world? How do you cope? Because obviously, there's got to be times when you come home and go, oh no, okay, no, I can't do that. That's not. It doesn't. I don't feel that great shot anymore.
Yeah. So I definitely have experienced that so much, and now I'm to a point where I'm learning how to really conscious create my life. So I'm at a high level of detachment, so where you really just want to tune into you and your energy and keep that in focus, and learn how to detach from outside, from everything, and really mirror yourself and no one else. Instead of mirroring other people, you want to mirror yourself always.
How do you detach? How do you detach from it? What's your practices? Give us a little bit of the inside of Luna when she walks in and going, if I need to detach. Tell us what you do to keep your spirits up and keep that beautiful that beautiful aura up.
Oh, this one's fun. So this is actually what I'm currently working on maintaining, because it's a muscle. You gotta always strengthen it, but it's really using your brain, where you either go too masculine, where you just go and start taking action, and especially when it comes to finances, like I gotta make money and do this and always on the go, and then you get yourself hyped up on caffeine or things, and you're constantly just going until you die out. And then on the other end with the feminine, where you get so dreamy and you just try to plan it, I'm gonna write it out, and things are just gonna come to me. So instead, I really just come back to me and really build up my confidence. And I've been doing mirror meditation and really just detaching and focusing on you and yourself, and do your mirror and notice things, so that if it's things that you start noticing, that the self-care cycles, if you're someone who maintains themselves, their hair and their clothing and their nails, or like maintaining a healthy weight, because you can go too over and eat too much, or go under and not eat enough. So look at yourself in the mirror and know yourself and know your body, And then when you start to see what's going on, that imbalance, then that's when you put all that love and put it towards where it needs to go to, not the outside world or, you know, the future. It's the present. What do you want to work on? Look at yourself in the mirror. What do you need to work on?
Very inspiring words when you go through that, when I think we become very materialistic in some ways. It's not, look, I've got a lot of collectibles, and so everyone goes, oh God, you got a lot of stuff, but it depends on your thought process too. So so your attitude straight up, they go, yep, this is what we're going to do to become better. So your attitude's fantastic. But you look at some people's attitude and they go from they come from, you can tell straight away their ego's talking. I can tell straight away when someone's ego's talking now. I don't know how you feel, but I can even tell when I'm actually, take that back, ladies and gentlemen, I can tell you when my ego's out of control. I can say that, which is nowhere near what it was. But, you know, ask you a couple of questions on that. Have you got any recommended reading or any recommended videos? Because two that I want to recommend to you is, have you seen The Shift by Wayne Dyer? I'm sure you have.
I'm not sure. That doesn't ring a bell, but
Watch
now I will. You'll have to send me that. So right now I'm actually been following Manisha. Yeah, I can't pronounce her name, but
that's okay.
She has been helping me so much with consciously creating my life, and she's doing an excellent job, and I'm very glad and grateful that I crossed paths.
It's amazing. It's amazing we don't have to know the person to have an influence, do we? Like a wrestler that passed away very recently and hit me pretty hard, Bray Wyatt from the WWE. When I was going through my first awakening, his creativity, his presence, his connection to him and his heart, and how he was just fighting the people trying to push him down, inspired me. And then obviously his characters inspired me too, Dark Knight of the Soul and all that stuff. There's a lot in it. But it's amazing how, you know, you could go onto a YouTube channel and someone might just go, yeah, those words help, and that's where I went. Do you journal a lot?
I do, but I don't. At times when I do journal, I just write. And sometimes I channel it in other ways, but I do want to write more because I want to be a writer, but then it's so many thoughts and it's not. So then I have just a whole bunch of piles of things.
Mm. And tell us a little bit about your YouTube channel then. So have you got a YouTube channel? Yeah, which you have. Do you want to plug that one for us?
Definitely. I love it. So it's something that I'm growing and I just love it. It's very similar to you, Jay, here. So I've always seen the episodes with you and Jackie and Sarah. So I watch those all the time because, like I said, I've known Sarah and Jackie probably from the early onset of my awakening. So they've been through most of my transition, or at least my growth, rather.
Yeah.
So yeah. So it's good to have them. We're all connected, so I like it. So I watch them and yours, but with me, I also have a guest, and we talk about situations.
Give us a plug. Give us a plug. Give us a plug for it. What's the YouTube channel? It's going to come up on the screen when I do this video. When I upload this video.
So it's Luna and Friends. It's because we're all friends. So it's really where I just get to know you a little bit more and share what's going on. And I pull some cards and we just discuss how to align your body in ways. So we focus on mental health. We've done finance literacy. We've done esoteric talk. We've done an episode where we talk about self-love. and we just keep going on a narcissistic abuse recovery. So it's just everyone has something to offer, and it's just really showing that and highlighting that. So, we all have friends, and this is how we all connect.
This is exactly why I start with. Well, that's exactly why I started. So you've got that. So I could see that. Yeah, we'll put that up. That's our Luna and Friends. So we've got 10 episodes at the moment. You've got Sarah on episode 9. I see with my little raven friend from Titans, who's very spiritually connected. But yeah, we could. And do you have? And do you ask for guests yourself, like as I do? Do you want guests on yourself?
Yeah, definitely. I'm so open for new guests and new friends, and I have a calendar where you can sign up to do a recording with me.
Fantastic. So we'll put that up for everyone to have a look at. We're building a wonderful community here. Now, wanted to quickly go through I know we don't talk about the future or anything like that, but do you have any like end goals that you've come up with? Is there something you'd like to? I mean, I guess it comes up every single time, but with the flow that you're going through, do you write down your future dreams and all that? Like everyone asks me, where do you want to? Where would you like to be? I mean, I always say, like Jackie and I always say, we look at each other and go, bloody talk show host, I can see it. We can't bloody shut up. Both of us are hopeless. We laugh. We'll sit there and laugh. We cut each other off. We laugh our heads off afterwards. Is there any future for you? Have you got any a future dream of anything like that?
That is a very good question. So I have lots of dreams, and I'm very intuitive. I'm a Pisces, so I'm always like, I can be anything I want to be.
There's another one. I'm attracting these Pisceans. I'm a Cancer.
Oh, okay.
There you go. Now I get it. Now it's okay. That's great. Now I get it. Sorry, keep going. Sorry to cut you off. That was a good one.
So, for me, my goal is to just have my own property. I don't know where the future is going to hold. Rather, it could be, big, huge AI expansion, or we end up in the past times where we're growing our own food. Whatever it is, I just want to have my land and have my children and my home and just be peaceful.
Peace, as everyone wants. That's fantastic, because people lose sight of that. Those little things that you always want. I think that drives us to where we want to go in life. Everything I do I always say I'm the ultimate hype man, because I'm so, everyone reckons I drink too many V's, but that's just the energy that I have. And being a mentor to, as a teacher, mentor, then you get on stage and I do emceeing. I'm in a couple of bands, but it's radiating that energy and getting that smile like you've got. Bringing that smile, bringing that energy out. So you're sort of like getting your superpowers and going, right, I'm going to use my guitar to get my superpower out so people can be happy. I think that's an important thing. Just to go back quickly towards your I guess I'll call it therapy, so I shouldn't say that, but your practice. What are we with? Do you really? I know you go intuitively with who you work with. They come to you. Do you have sort of like a set when someone walks in? Do you have a sort of like a set way that you actually help them through, or because I know you said you walk in, you might do this, you might do that, but do you walk in going, okay, I've got these gifts I can use? Do you have a sort of a set protocol in some ways and a set schedule or something that you can sort of base your decisions on for the future with you to get this person to where they are?
Definitely. That's where my masculine side comes in, and it's like building the relationship in the physical, because I can easily connect with your soul. there's so many things. I can compliment you on your shoes and tell you how great you look, and they feel it because it's true, and they really feel it, and we connect easy. But to build it in the physical, and it's really to see where their needs are. And it could be someone who's like, oh, what's this? And it's a crystal, and you talk about crystals and they have absolutely no idea what a crystal is. But when they begin their process, they're going to remember that lady who first told them about crystals. And then we go yeah.
That sums it up. That pretty much sums it up. Keep going.
Yeah, and then we can go up to someone who, has a twin flame and is coming to me because they need advice, and I can tell you what to do on that too.
Yeah, well, it's amazing that we can, everyone specializes in certain things. I mean, I went through a twin flame journey and a spiritual awakening, a shadow. That's why I love the shadow. I love all the dark stuff, as I said. But I think the big thing that I teach, and I bet you teach too, is don't ignore those little things that have happened throughout your life. Like you look and go, hang on, why am I attracted to this? I get subliminal messages from TV shows, movies, all these things. You wonder why you watch a certain movie for so long and it's connected, even though it's a nice movie, but suddenly when you're awakened, the movie's message comes to you when you're actually ready for it.
That is it's like, I feel like once you get open and you open up your brain to things start coming to you because you're making space. Because when it's filled with stress and anxiety and the future, you're missing out on the things that's right in front of you and the opportunities that are coming and that are opening.
When they come too, it's an amazing feeling. I know the last couple of weeks, I mean, my life's just gone bang and changed. Gone, wow! It's just basically taking what we've been given and gone, right, this is what you've got to do now, and off you go, pretty much. Yeah, it's a very interesting time. So on that note, because I know you've got your little stall that you're doing, which you're probably doing a wonderful job as usual. Keep smiling always. Oh. There you go. Tell us where they can find you. Tell all the viewers where they can find you if they want to do an interview with you as well. This is what the community is about. So, floor is yours.
Definitely. So you guys can find me on TikTok, and I make a whole bunch of different videos. I don't know. The way that I feel like that is it's your personality and your expression. And, make the videos that you want to make, not the video. Yeah.
TikTok's
the videos that you think other people.
Yeah. Other people don't like. What about yourself? So on TikTok, what are you on?
So you can find me at Luna's Enlightenment. So that's going to be on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and then my email is lunasenlightenment@gmail.com. And then I have a shop in South Chicago. It's called South Chicago, but it's Chicago, Illinois. And I have a lovely storefront. And I am also the business side, the masculine side, where we help other small businesses sell their products as well and help with starting up their business and getting established and that motivation to keep on going, because it's hard. It's really hard out here. It's hard to be an entrepreneur. It's hard to be a spiritual practitioner. It's just, we all got to help each other. It is hard, is
it? You're not, Robbie. This is why we started what we started. I'm so grateful to meet such great people. And I said I connect more with you than what I connect with most of the people that I've known for 10, 15 years, because you get on that, and you probably felt the same way. I mean, a lot of us who get together, as I said, talking to, and the great thing is just talking to people from other countries, man. It's fantastic. I'm talking to you in Chicago, and I'm here down under Australia with all the kangaroos. I do have kangaroos in my backyard. I'll just let you know. Because all the Americans, they go, "Oh, you got kangaroos in your backyard, mate?" I go, "Yeah." Steve Irwin, Paul Hogan, Crocodile Dundee. Good on you, mate. Throw a chip on the barbie. Yeah, we all do that here, right?
Right. Yeah, that's awesome. It is awesome. I've had people from all over as well. I think New Zealand was
Yeah,
the furthest.
our sister country. Yeah, our sister country over here. Yeah, just on the other
Yeah.
side of the Tasman. Yeah. So no, but it's been an absolute pleasure to have you, and thank you so much for coming on. And as I said, is there anything else you'd like to add about your about let's say about you? Is there anything that look? I'm just going to tell you that that video is going to go out. We're going to put it out, see if we can get it out there, and people have to come and say hello to you because they, you radiate great energy. As you can see, the smile's there again. So that's
Oh,
where the
thank
winner is.
you.
So there you go. And Luna's a wellness practitioner, so she's going to help you through times in your life, as we all are, and we specialize in particular areas in what we do. As I said, mine's a shadow. We've got Jackie who does Akashic energy healing with the goddess Isis. We've got wellness practitioner over here with Luna who does. And she just basically she's will I say an intuitive as well? Would that be an intuitive healer as well?
Definitely.
Yeah, intuitive healer, and yeah, she does a wonderful job with all these things here. So we're gonna let her go and spread the word and spread the light and spread the love over there in Chicago, Illinois, the home of Michael Jordan and my hero Dennis Rodman. That's gonna probably get some get some people. All right. I love Dennis Rodman. He's done some funny things, but if you look at him inside, man, he's been through some hard stuff, and he's one person like us that has fought from down there to get up there. So it's an inspiration.
Yeah, he is. He has a book too. But Jay, I would love for you to come onto my channel and come over to our house and join
Let's
us
do
as
it.
a guest.
Let's do it. Let's get it happening. Let's get it happening. Absolutely. We're definitely, obviously, going to keep in touch, I'm sure. So this is fantastic. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks so much for joining me on Chat with Jay as a part of the 1111 Spiritual Podcast and Life Theories. This is the beautiful Luna. You can pick her, you can get her on Luna's Enlightenment on Instagram, TikTok. Okay. And obviously, if you want to send her a nice personal message on here, her information will be at the end of the videos, the previews. We've got part 1 and part 2, and we've got previews coming up on, on all platforms. So thank you so much, Luna, for taking the time to come on. It's been a wonderful experience, and obviously now we're all great friends now. I'll definitely come on your show for sure.
Yeah, thank you so much, Jay, and just keep on going.
Absolutely. Remember, and you've got it as well. And also, always Jackie and I always say at the end of our videos, because we're big fans of pro wrestling, and our hero is Bret the Hitman Hart. We get up in the morning and always be the best there is, best there was, and the best there ever will be. Thanks so much, Luna. We'll talk soon. I'll be in touch, and make sure you jump on Journey of a Whitefeather on TikTok and Instagram and all those other social media places. Got Words of the Warrior on TikTok as well. And if you want to be a guest, please send us an email. And look, we want to get as many people as we can on. Thank you so much. Be your best self, and we'll take care, and we'll speak to you soon. Take care.